Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's our topic is decimal children. Let us see. Okay, yeah. Decimals are nothing but children, the another way of expressing the fractions numbers. Okay, for example, 1 by 2 is there children. What is this? 1 by 2. It's a fraction number, right? So this fraction number we can also write it as 0.5, isn't it? Yeah, means here what is this point? Decimal point. Okay, means this half we can also write it as by using this decimal point, right? That is the reason we are calling this one as a decimal number, or we can also call it as fractional decimal numbers. Okay, yeah. So means decimals are nothing but the another way of expressing the fractions. So now in this decimal children we have two parts. This first part we can call it as whole part. Okay, whole part, and the second part we can call it as a decimal part, or we can also call it as fractional part. Okay, and this point is called a decimal point. Clear? Yeah. So now like this we can see the two parts. These two parts are separated by a point, that is nothing but decimal point, right? Now let us see how to read the decimals. So now I am taking one more example. Suppose the number is like this, decimal number. So how to read this number? The reading of number is very important children, because this is the whole part, right? So this whole part, usually however we will read the normal numbers, like that we can read it children, means 21. So in that way we can read it. But the decimal part we should not read together. We have to read the numbers individually, means 21.35, like that you have to read the number names individually. Clear? Yeah, this is a way of reading children. If you want to read also this decimal part together, we need to mention the highest place value. Means see, 21.35 hundredth. 5 is in which place children? Hundredth place. See children, the place value of decimal is, first one is tenth place. Tenth. And the second place is hundredth, not tenth. This is tenth, right? But it is not like that. This is tenth. THS at the end it will come. The pronunciation is different. And this is hundredth. Okay, tenth means what children? The place value is 1 by 10. So like that, how many tenths we have? 3 tenths, means it's nothing but we can write it as 3 by 10, like that. How many hundreds here? 5 hundreds, means we can write it as 5 hundredths, like this, not 500. 5 hundredths means fraction. So we can, that is the reason I told you this decimal part we can also call it as fractional part. Clear? Yeah, this is about the parts of decimal numbers. Okay? Yeah, and how to read the decimal numbers. Clear children? Yeah, even if you want to write in words also children, we have to write individually. See, I'll show you. Now, suppose in words how to write? 21 point spelling. The point spelling you have to write. 35 hundredths you have to write. When if you want to read together, you need to write like that. But better you have to go through the individually. That is easy for you. 3 and 5. That's it. Like that you have to write the just number name. Clear children? See, 21. This whole part you have to write whole. But this decimal part you have to write the number names individually, like this. Clear? Yeah. So this is a way of reading and writing in words children. Clear up to here? Now next let us see the conversions. Now first, before going to convert into fraction to decimal and decimal to fraction, we'll see we have two types of decimal children. Those are like and unlike. Like decimals and unlike decimals. Like decimals are nothing but children. See, for example, here 2.15 and 3. 2. Like this, 2 decimals are there. Are they like or not? How to check? Means we need to focus on decimal places. Okay, here in the decimal part, how many digits we have? 2 digits. Here how many digits we have? Only 1 digit is there. Means number of digits are, count is different, right? Here it has 2, here it has only 1, not numbers. The number of count I am saying. Okay, so like that, if the given decimals are having the different decimal digits, then we can say that those are unlike. So how to make it as like? See, if I'll take one more number like this, see, 2.15, here 2 digits are there, here 2 digits are there. Now they both are like, right, children? Yes, only you need to focus on the decimal part. Are they having the same number of count or not? Okay, not same numbers, same number of count. Here 2 digits means here also 2 digits we want. Okay, clear? Now unlike means what? Just now I told you, na, like this. For example, we can give like this, 3.1 and 2.15. See, this number and this number, here only 1 digit is there, but here 2 digits, right? So these are unlike, these are like. Okay, yeah. Suppose if the given decimals are unlike, how to convert into like? We'll see. Now the question is like this. Yeah, see, these 2 decimal numbers are unlike, right? See, because here 2 digits it has, but it has 3 digits. So means they are unlike decimals, because the number of digits count is here different. That is the reason now we are converting into like. How to convert into like? Means just we need to insert the zeros, then decimal which is having less number of digits, right? So in this, which is having less digits compared to this is having less digits. Like this, we have to change this one also. For that purpose, we need to add some zeros. Where I had to add? Decimal part, right hand side we need to add. Add in the sense we have to just write right side of the decimal part, not inside, outside only. Some children, they'll keep here also. No, it's wrong, because if you'll keep 0 here, what it will become? Before 1 is in the tens place, now the 1 will move to the hundredths place, right? Means because of keeping 0 here, the place values are changing. That is the reason we should not insert zeros inside. We should insert the zeros outside, means nothing but right side of the decimal. Clear everyone? This is very, very important, because most of the children will do the same mistake. While inserting the zeros, they'll keep in front of the number. No. Only one thing remember, children, if I'll keep it here, is there anything changes? You have to observe. Yes, if I'll keep 0 here, the 1 is going to next place value. Means it is affecting the original question. That is the reason you should not insert here. You should insert only here. Clear? Yeah. Now we converted into like, children. Clear everyone? So this is a way to convert unlike decimals to like decimals. Next we'll see the conversion of fraction to, how to convert fraction to decimal. Fraction to decimal. Just I am writing shortcut. Okay. Yeah, how to write fraction to decimal we'll see. 2 by 10, the number, fraction number is there, children. How to convert into decimal? Means see, 2 by 10, it's nothing but, see, here in the decimal, here in the denominator, how many zeros are there? Only 1 0 is there, right? So means we need to put the decimal point 1 digit before we have to put in the numerator. That's it. Means write this 2 as it is. We have to put the decimal point here. Then what is the whole part? Nothing. Means the answer is 0.2. Got it? Now I'll show you one more question. Suppose again 25 by 10. How it is? Again. Here how many zeros are there? Only 1 0 is there. So then where I have to put the decimal? Before 1 digit. From right side. Not from left side, children. From right side only. From right side we have to put the dot here. Means the answer is 2.5. Got it, children? Yes. Suppose the question is like this, 125. So come on now, tell me how to put the zero, how to put a decimal point, where we have to put. Means see, I told you where one zero is there, means from right side we have to put, I said, right? Yeah, if I'll keep a right side from here, it will come, right? So means the answer is 12.5 will come. So I said before, you should not come from left side. You know why? Because if you will come from here, then what it will happen? The point will come here. Then the value will be 1.25. But the correct answer is 12.5. Difference is there, na? That's what I am telling. Especially you need to remember while writing into decimal, you should keep the decimal from right side to left. Okay? Yeah, this is a one more important point in the conversion of fraction to decimal. Okay, children? Now next. Suppose here one more question I am taking. 100 is there, 3 by 100. See, here 2 zeros are there. Then I have to put the decimal point from right side 2 digits before. Is it sufficient digits are there 2 in the numerator? No, not there. Then how to keep? Where I have to keep? Means, see, in this case also, whenever you will get like this case, you need to keep a 0 in front of the number, because it's a whole number, right? For whole number, if I keep 0 in front of the number, it won't affect the number. That is the reason I am keeping here. Suppose if I'll keep it here, the number will turn into 30. Before it was 3, but it is turned into 30. Means it is affecting, right? Like that you need to check, children. Before going to insert a number, you need to check. If I'll keep right side, what it will happen? If I'll keep left side, what it will happen? And that too everyone knows. It's a whole number, right? It's a whole number. For whole number, every time we used to keep before front of the number, it won't affect the value. That's what here I am going to keep a 10. Now sufficient digits are there, right? Now 2 digits are there. So shall I insert a point now? Where? Here it will come. Yes, means 0.03. Then what about whole part? Nothing. 0.03. Understood, children? This is the another case. When the digits are not sufficient, you need to follow like this. Okay, now we'll see one more case. Suppose the case is 2 by, see, if the fraction is like this, before the fractions are all are having denominator 10, 100, 1000 like that. Fine, that is very fine. That is easy to convert into decimal. But in this case, there is no 10, 100 like this. Then what I have to do? We need to change the denominator into tens, hundreds like that. So to change this denominator as 10, in 5 table, will you get a 10, children? Yes. How many times? 2 times. So that's what I am going to multiply this denominator with 2. Whatever you are multiplying in the denominator, same number you need to multiply in the numerator also. Clear? Means then the fraction will turn into 4 by 10. See, it is turned like normal before questions, right? Now is it easy, children? How to convert? Yes. 10 is there, means where we have to put the 0? Where we have to keep the dot? 1 digit before, and means here. Therefore 0.4. Simple. Understood, children? So like this you need to convert a fraction into decimal. These are the 3 ways we can get a questions. Got it? Yeah. So next we'll see how to convert fraction to decimal to fraction now. Decimal to fraction. Let us see. Okay? Yeah. For example, 2.5. Okay, the question is decimal point like this. How to convert into decimal? To convert into decimal, children, what converting, to convert into fraction, first fraction means what, children? I want numerator and I want denominator. So from this decimal point, which is the numerator, means this whole number without decimal point, you need to write it in a numerator part. Got it? What I did? I removed the decimal. It is turned like a whole number 25. I wrote it in a whole numerator. Now what about denominator then? The denominator how we will get means it is depends on the decimal part. In the decimal part, how many digits we have? Only one digit we have. Means 10 number will come. 10 number means 10. 10 multiples only should take. Don't take 20, 30 like that. 10 means. Clear? Yeah, this is another question I will tell you. 3.21. Suppose the question is how to convert into fraction. I said first you need to write a numerator. How to write the numerator? Just remove the decimal, write all the digits in the numerator. And what about the denominator? It is depends on the digits in the decimal part. How many digits we have? 2 digits. Means what is the 20 number? 100. Like that. Clear? Yeah, this is a way of converting decimal to a fraction, children. Clear everyone? Yes. Next. Suppose the question is like this. Come on, how to do this one? Just simple. We have to remove the decimal, then it will turn into like this. The value will be 100 denominator. That's it. Clear? Yeah, this is a way of converting decimal to a fraction. Yeah, now we'll see one more concept, children. How to arrange a decimal numbers into ascending or descending order. Now I'll say how to write in a ascending order. Okay? Yeah. Before going to arrange these numbers into ascending or either descending, children, you have to check first whole place decimal places as well as whole places, children. Okay? First we need to compare the whole places. In the whole part, what is there? 2. Here in the whole part 2. Here in the whole part 2. So if you compare the whole part numbers, all are same. So then what I have to do? We have to go to the decimal part. In the decimal part, don't take whole number and don't compare like. Okay. So means it's 17 here, 71 here, 7. Not like that. You have to check individually. See, in the decimal part, first what is there? 1. Here in the decimal part 0. Here it is in the decimal part 0. Then what is the bigger? 1 is bigger than these 2 zeros, right? So that's what first, which is the bigger? This is the bigger number. Okay. Yeah. And which is the smaller number? These 2 are smaller. But in this ascending order means what we have to write here? Small to big, right? Small to big. So that's what we need to choose for smaller number. So we selected these 2 are smaller. But again in these 2 we have to write which one we have to write first? Means again we have to go to the next place, because this place is same, right? In both the number we have to go to the next place. What is there? Here 7 is there, here 0 is there. So which is greater? 7 is greater and 0 is the smaller. Means which one will come here first? Smallest number means this is the first smallest, this is the second smallest, right? Yeah. Next, 0.07 is less than 2.071. Okay, is less than 2.17. Yes. Yeah, this is the third place. Clear everyone? So this is a way of arrange the decimal numbers either ascending or descending. What we are checking, children? First we are checking the whole part numbers, and then we have to go to the decimal part. Okay, clear? I hope you all understood, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.